Hello and welcome, Ralph Lauren, to the premiere in the revolution of men's fashion. Today I am proud to unveil the Zip Tuck dress shirt, and if partnered with Ralph Lauren, it is expected to change the game in how men dress. Today I will be presenting with my colleagues Emily, Jessica, Alyssa, Clara, and Tristan, and they will show you why you must invest in this revolutionary technology. So what is the Zip Tuck dress shirt? The Zip Tuck dress shirt is a revolutionary technology inserted on the inside of one of Ralph Lauren's premier and signature dress shirts. It is a zipper that, if embedded into the shirt, can be zipped into the pants or underwear of the user. This allows the shirt to have a secure and stable fix inside the pants and prevents unnecessary and unwanted untucking throughout the day. We all know the feeling of reaching up or bending down and the shirt coming untucked. This results in a messy and unclean look. The Ralph Lauren Zip Tuck dress shirt will solve this.
With the inauguration of the company's market presence, economical, social, and environmental perspectives have been considered factors of utmost importance to understand. Economic factors are the components that define an economy's performance and inherently influence a company's long-term prospects within a defined market space. It's no surprise that the global economic outlook has taken a turn for the worse these past 2 years. COVID-19 related lockdowns have choked economic activity and concurrently increased unemployment and underemployment rates. This will have two implications for Ralph Lauren. The first being that unemployment leads to a contractual shift in the demand curve for work-related clothing, and the second being that disposable incomes will decrease, thus negatively impacting spending, especially on luxury goods. But despite this negative scene, we must remember that this is now past tense. This leads us to the social aspect. With the lifting of these harsh lockdowns, we should expect to see an increase in consumer purchases of these work-related products, including Zip Tuck, as people go back to the office. Now shifting our focus to the environmental aspect, I encourage the implementation of clear and promoted environmental initiatives as to conform with CSR and consumer expectation objectives. Consumers globally are becoming much more aware of the impact that the clothing industry has on environmental degradation and pollution. Hence, integrating sustainable sourcing of materials, production methods, transportation, and packaging into our operations is increasingly important for Zip Tuck to satisfy environmental objectives and ultimately boost sales, profitability, and loyalty.
The Zip Tuck dress shirt is entirely unique. Currently, there are no competitors operating in the marketplace which produce a shirt that can be tucked in and secured with a zip. This allows Ralph Lauren to be the first product to market and gain an extreme competitive advantage. The biggest threat to this are cheap competitors making knockoffs. However, these will be of a lower quality and will not have the prestige of the Ralph Lauren brand. Other competitors to this product are traditional button-up dress shirts from other manufacturers, such as Hugo Boss, Tommy Hilfiger, and Lacoste. These may draw sales away from the Zip Tuck, as consumers are comfortable with what they know.
For those within our target market, an impracticality with traditional button-ups is the constant movement of the shirt. Therefore, the strengths of the Zip Tuck lie in the avoidance of such, resulting in the shirt remaining in place, reducing lines and creases while maintaining the desired sophistication. It remains comfortable for the wearer, and through integration with Ralph Lauren, it is cemented as a high quality and elite product. There are also weaknesses to tackle as a marketing team. Our main concern is the uncertainty customers may feel regarding the new technology and perception of the design as polarizing. The extra zippers involved may cause concern for consumers, and depending on the pants paired with, could cause issues including zipper visibility. The final perceived weakness is the integration with Ralph Lauren, isolating the product from consumers who can't afford or choose to avoid designer labels. Our opportunities lie in the innovation of the Zip Tuck, as it has not been attempted by other brands. The design is flexible and can be developed to integrate with other styles. The product is supported by Ralph Lauren's notoriety and prestige, as well as the company's resources, mainly that of distribution channels. Threats to consider are that of competitors, both current and new, attempting to bring similar technology to the market. We also risk knockoff copies due to the designer nature and expense of Ralph Lauren. It is important to consider that button-ups are a popular item in the market and are often brought in rarity from broader consumer demographics.
The objectives of the Zip Tuck dress shirt are no different to any new product. That is, gain a large market share, allowing for an increase in sales and an increase in profit. Furthermore, the Ralph Lauren Zip Tuck dress shirt must fit in seamlessly with the overall brand and the brand's direction. This will then allow us to observe sales of the product and compare it to past performance of regular button-up shirts from Ralph Lauren and from competitors. We will then receive customer feedback as a means of monitoring and controlling the success of the shirt. And then it is hoped that the shirt will be able to grow and expand in the coming years. Rigorous primary and secondary market research was undertaken to determine the target market of the Zip Tuck dress shirt. After this was concluded, it was determined that the primary target market would be young males aged 21 to 39, and in this age group it is broken down into the psychographics of class and opulence, which we believe the Ralph Lauren brand encapsulates. The secondary target market is all males aged 18 and over. This allows us to broaden our focus across all males, regardless of their work, school, or their lifestyle, and which allows us to increase sales.
Upon launch into the market, Zip Tuck dress shirts will be strategically positioned to influence consumer perceptions in such a way that a prestigious yet innovative brand image is established over our competitors. In order to achieve this image, we have devised a positioning strategy in accordance with the product's high quality and unique attributes to emphasize the noticeable differences between Zip Tuck and competing dress shirts within this market. In particular, the positioning strategy will focus on high quality while simultaneously promoting current innovation to establish a desirable brand image within the minds of our target market. To set Zip Tuck apart from our competitors, the positioning strategy will ultimately exaggerate the ability of the shirt to be easily attached to the consumer's pants so that a neat appearance can be maintained throughout the day, an attribute found nowhere else. In conjunction to this, the higher quality of Zip Tuck, while set at a slightly higher price compared to our competitors, can be bought from local stores, including David Jones and Myer, as well as through online retailers such as The Iconic and ASOS.
A crucial aspect to the success of Zip Tuck dress shirts under Ralph Lauren is a close consideration of the marketing mix, notably product and price. The total product concept for Zip Tuck dress shirts includes various tangible and intangible benefits, such as the physical product and the prestige associated with the brand, respectively. The core product, definitions shown, include the practical aspects of Zip Tuck dress shirt, as well as maintaining a professional appearance when working. The expected products are the zip and belt that come with the shirt, as shown, and the augmented product involves the luxury and a prestigious aura associated with owning a high-end brand like Ralph Lauren. The branding of the product also includes the horse and jockey logo shown, hence creating an idea of status and luxury to customers. The pricing is also a crucial aspect to the marketing of Zip Tuck dress shirts, and the pricing strategy chosen to market these products must be done so accordingly. The price strategy chosen is the premium pricing strategy, involving a business assigning their products higher prices to create the illusion of luxury within their brand, establishing a price to quality interaction with consumers, as Ralph Lauren has done. This best suits their target market of businessmen and women with a higher disposable income, who are willing to spend a higher amount of money to appear more professional and prestigious among co-workers. This price point that we have chosen to market this product at is $179, covering both fixed and variable costs, also utilising the odd to even pricing method to make the product appear less expensive than reality.
The acquisition of Zip Tuck by Ralph Lauren is an example of horizontal channel integration, as it is bringing the product of Zip Tuck under a single management structure. Zip Tuck by Ralph Lauren's marketing distribution is as follows. The producer, Ralph Lauren, will continue to produce the Zip Tuck shirt in locations such as China, Hong Kong, and Sri Lanka. These locations are favourable as they result in the cheapest production price. Once produced, the product will be mass sold to wholesalers who own warehouses. These warehouses will likely be distribution centres that will focus on moving the product rather than storing products. They will then sell stocks in bundles to retailers, with the price of each Zip Tuck shirt being $40. Retailers will purchase from wholesalers at a cheap price but large quantity, for example 100 Zip Tuck shirts of various sizes. Examples of these retailers include Myer and David Jones. It is here that consumers are now the buyer of the product, purchasing each ZipTuck shirt for $179. With the proposed target market primarily being males working in professions needing formal attire, which often encompasses those of age 30 to 60 who have high disposable incomes, the marketing strategy of omni-channel retailing will be a highly effective promotional method. The seamless integration of channels such as physical stores, websites, social media, and mobile apps encompass all types of buyers. While men of the targeted age group traditionally shop in physical stores, the 5 billion plus internet users provide additional liquidity for the product. With the integrated online channel, ZipTuck can provide personalized experiences through the data collected from each user, resulting in greater customer loyalty and value. Another promotional strategy includes strategic product placement. An example of this includes having characters such as James Bond or Ethan Hunt wear the ZipTuck shirt in their movies, which should create a level of prestige to wearing a ZipTuck shirt as the consumer thinks that they could be their own action hero.
In relation to the budgets and financials of the Ralph Lauren ZipTuck dress shirt, econometrics modelling was employed to determine the budget for the first quarter of calendar year 2022. In this, the budgeted sales of the ZipTuck dress shirt would be $300,000 in January, rising to $500,000 in February, and rising all the way to 1.6 million sales in March. The selling price per ZipTuck dress shirt would be set at $179 as determined by the pricing strategies. This price is expected to stay the same until pricing strategies are revised in the future. This means that total budgeted sales for the month of January would be $53,700,000, and this would rise all the way to $286,400,000 in the month of March. Production of the shirt costs $69 per unit. This allows for a healthy product margin of $110. This is very appealing to Ralph Lauren as they are able to make significant return on their investment. This is a highly profitable venture, and if undertaken by Ralph Lauren, it will significantly benefit the company in the financial aspect.
This report has analysed ZipTuck's integration into the Ralph Lauren ecosystem and the most suitable method to become market ready for the first quarter of 2022. Once these strategies have been implemented, independent primary and secondary market research forecasts a high volume of sales and strong connection, attributing to the success of the product. The situational analysis constructed established the premise of ZipTuck's aspirations, an on-trend shirt design coupled with leading-edge technology. The weaknesses have been addressed with a stronger focus on customer awareness and brand positioning. The success of the product relies on the marketing mix strategies, and that the suggestions included in this report are implemented correctly, and to ensure that there are no deviations, monitoring will be necessary. This monitoring will involve a quarterly review of all strategies, as well as continuing market research to determine consumer behaviour and that we are meeting marketing and sales objectives accordingly. If any area of implementation is unsuccessful, there will be a rapid re-evaluation and application of new strategies.
ZipTuck is a revolutionary product. It is evident that Ralph Lauren will significantly benefit from the incorporation of ZipTuck into their pre-existing product line. As discussed throughout our presentation, there is an evident need for this product, with no direct competition. ZipTuck is extremely versatile, and its unique attributes have been shown to significantly benefit young males, typically aged between 21 to 39 who work as professionals. However, because this particular target market is influenced by fluctuations in the general business cycle during periods of low economic growth and high unemployment, ZipTuck may observe a decline in demand. Although, despite such conclusions, the Reserve Bank of Australia has predicted that in Q4 of 2021 and Q1 of 2022, extortionary economic growth may be anticipated as the world makes steady recovery from the COVID-19 pandemic. The established premium pricing strategy has allowed an image of status to be created and ZipTuck to be positioned as a high-quality designer item. Promotional activities will be focused towards both traditional and social media platforms in accordance with Ralph Lauren's existing branding strategy. In terms of manufacturing ZipTuck, new machinery will be required to attach the unique zipper function to the shirt. The econometric model has further proven that the product will sell in large numbers, amassing a substantial profit, meaning that the purchase of such new plant and machinery will be overall beneficial. When envisioning the future of ZipTuck, it is recommended that new styles should be considered, and an expansion of the ZipTuck product line into women's fashion will be highly beneficial. Thank you for your time.